think of all the stories tonight, I am the youngest perpetrator. It was third grade, and it was really a depraved crime. It was not my fault. It was Cinderella's, because I loved her, and I loved the movie, and I love all the tchotchke trinkets we could get. And after I'd seen the movie about 1 billion times, is she too old a princess for all of you? Do you know who Cinderella is? Okay, so Cinderella. So I have all this drecky, I have the little plastic charm bracelets, and I have the little comb, and I have the little jewelry box, Cinderella here, Cinderella there, and my best friend is Phyllis. And Phyllis, too, is besotted with Cinderella. And we're in kind of this race for who can get the most dreck, because she's got the Cinderella socks and the Cinderella jammies, which I thought were pretty cool. So one night, I go over to her house, and it's an official sleepover, and we're going to play Cinderella, and it was her turn to be the prince, so I was going to get to wear the crown, and so it was, going to be a good night, except I walk in the room, and on her dresser is the glass slipper, and in the glass slipper is white velvet, and on the white velvet is the Cinderella watch. I have coveted this watch for months, and I have not received it, no matter how many good deeds I might have done. And I turn to Phyllis, and I hate her. Where did you get that? My grandmother gave it to me. She didn't want to wait for any birthdays or for Christmas. She just gave it to me because she's cool, and I was so cool. We didn't say cool then, but whatever we said. And she says, yeah, it's the deluxe edition. And I go, I don't know, it's the deluxe edition? It's got the fucking diamonds on it. The diamonds go all around the circle of the face of the watch. Cinderella's inside in her blue nightgown, and her hands are telling you the time. And it is just an outstanding piece of kitsch. We do not have our finest evening that night. Wake up the next morning. Phyllis has to go into her room to get her hair braided. I'm alone with the watch. You think you know what I did, but I didn't take the watch. I actually took my bobby pin out of my ratty hair, took the rubber point off, took the watch, and dug into the diamond. It popped right out. So easy. 7 times later, had the diamonds in my blue jeans. Had to go home. Time for Sunday school. Go home, study the 10 commandments, get to Sunday school, study the 10 commandments. I'd just broken one of them. I'm feeling a little schizophrenic. Come home. I'd say it was about 3 o'clock in the afternoon when Phyllis's father called my father. I'd say it was about 3:08 when my father slammed down the phone. It was about 3:09 after he grabbed my mother, brought her in, and I watched his face purplize. He was rage-filled. And then I got the edict. This was my punishment. No playing with anybody for a month, and my mother added, as if anybody would play with you. We had a troubled relationship, okay? No TV for a month. We were like the first ones on the block with a TV. And I had to return the diamonds and write a letter full of apology and self-flagellation. Take it over to Phyllis, hand it to her, and be there while she read it. Fast forward, 66 years later, Phyllis and I are still good friends. We don't live in the same city, but we take trips together. And we were 70 last year, so we went to Paris. And we're getting ready to get into our separate bedrooms, because we can afford that now. And I noticed something about Phyllis I never had noticed before. Phyllis sleeps with her watch on.
Outstanding.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I am pleased to announce that this lovely lady will be going to the Park West and telling a story for over 800 people. Please welcome to the stage our winner this evening, Miss JudyMarkey. Come on, Judy! Come on down! Give it up, come on! She said I look like Aaron Paul.
Can I just say one thing? I'm calling Phyllis when I get home.